Paganello 2025. The beaches of Rimini are heating up with all the actions. We are into legitimate bracket round. The last was a pre-quarter. This is the real deal. Quarterfinals, women's division from Paganello. You see San Francisco Furie, all the way from America, the reigning national champions on grass, taking on Poland women, a half of a national team preparing for selections. Furie, the #1 seed, taking on the 8 seed, quarterfinals. I am Stefan Rapazzo, joined alongside by Giovanni Chopo Santucci. Chopo, you ready for this one or what?
Bing, bam, boom. Turn your TV on. Not like Kendrick Lamar says. Turn your TV on and watch this game, because we are about to see a show.
We got a show going on, all right, Chopo. Furie will have the advantage here pretty much against anyone they face up against. They would have the imaginable advantage with their pedigree, with the amount of winning they have done year in, year out, and particularly this last calendar year, how strong they were. Irene Scazietti playing for Italy, but a member of Furie, a big part of the reason that San Francisco Furie made it here to Paganello. So a great treat for all you at home watching Ultimate, regular European Ultimate, getting a top-ranked international. Poland can throw up against them. They had their hands full with Whoop. I think Whoop and Furie will be the closest match we might get, so Poland's going to have to start this game hot to have a swinging chance, is my estimation.
We're on, Steph. We just pulled, and the game just begun.
Here comes Polska from their own end. Working it around. Rozinska gets it forward.
To Waruzewska.
Now the leading bid, a little hand on it, but not enough to make the catch. Made, and then picked up now to Kristen Johnson. Johnson sends deep, hammers that one 2/3 down the field, gets the play at a con, and quickly converted one throw later. Furie with a break to open things up.
Yeah. Noticeably, for who's watching us from home, from YouTube, you can tell by the jerseys and the flags that the wind is picking up in the morning as long as we go with the day. And so Furie, I think their plan is to just put the most atrocious defensive intensity and just play with the disc afterwards. I mean, all the Furie rosters could be a handler, I think.
Oh yeah, they could all play multiple positions and multiple avenues. That last goal was McKinley McQuaid, known as Skittles, by the way. You blink and you miss it. Here comes Polska in their own end zone and intercepted immediately and taken away. Suji with a great takeaway. Up line from Rudens and just a bit too far by Finney. And Poland will get another chance at it.
One thing that I notice about Furie is the mentality. The mistake is just part of the process. Nobody's flinching after a mistake. Nobody is just even thinking about it. Wow. That was an impressive bodily defense and no foul call. Very good, in my opinion.
Finney goes the offhand up line. Then all the way around, back to Finney, through the other way to Rudens.
Back to the upwind side.
Rudens turns and breaks and finds a way to Tsuji and falls looking for the around.
Wow.
Maru does find a way to get it through to Finney for the goal. And Furie break again.
Yeah, Maru cleaning the lines of the pitch just to be sure. She was toe tapping on the right line. And this pitch has been already shuffled a lot by cuts and layouts in this morning, right?
Well, yeah, it's been, I would say yesterday, or sorry, day 0, Friday, the party here. This field had been like tractored and plowed and almost pressed, and it was a really hard field, but not anymore. This thing has been churned up to pieces. It is softened sand, and it is really loose underfoot. As you see there, it's
wow.
The shape of the lines are changing. What a pull, Chopo. Lands and just stops immediately. Almost intercepted on the goal line there, but Poland maintains possession as they try and navigate this Furie defense. Now to Madej, pushed forward again. This time, Włodyszewska. Dumped again. Włodyszewska.
Boom.
And sent deep, hanging, pushing, and too much on it. Furie will pick up the disc and take over the possession. Johnson on the pickup.
Yeah, very difficult with this kind of slide across the wind to throw to a cutter into the same third of the pitch. Way more easy from the break side. Nice give and go here to get the flow going.
Liu to Yang and back to Liu. Liu swipes the forehand. And
there's a defensive marking foul call. It said that it's just been tripped by the pivot. Let's watch it again. I see, yeah, it's just a contact. Just actually contact. Now recenters, nice.
Johnson all the way to the other side, I think. Now Howard, low to Yang. I think there's a foul on that play. Well, there's definitely a foul being called. Let's see how this comes to fruition. It's back in the hands of Howard. Howard to Johnson. The Hojo in for the goal. Liu collects, and Furie are really showing that they're not messing around now that it comes to bracket rounds.
Yeah, KJ with the assist. A lot of sauce in that flat, not inside, just a flat flick break. FFB, flat flick break. And here we are with Furie going up 3-0. 3-0, like our UK friends would say.
3-0. Great having you all in the chats. Make sure you let us know if you're having a good time, who you think's gonna win, where you're watching from. Tell me what you ate even. I love to know what people are eating around here. But as we get into this one, the crowd's loving the game. It's filling up, and as the day and tomorrow continue.
Another great pool stuff. That's a strip.
I think so too. It's a heck of a bid by Khan. It was a strip, and she's happy to admit it. That was a heck of a bid. Wow. She just came flying down the pipe from the pole. Sencic, the once said to be Aurora Leshnik lookalike, which I still have some agreement with. Uh-oh, turned over. McQuaid, and another great bid there, but it does get through from Skittles to Khan. And another goal there, making it 4-0 to San Francisco Furie.
Yeah, Furie just pressuring Poland with this amazing pressure defense. Not even the shapes, angles, whatever formation, is just pure fitness.
Yeah, just straight from the pull chase. When you're gonna chase, that's just firing rockets. That is just pure adrenaline. Chase a pull, get to bid on the first pass. It's not even. It is playing defense, but that's just raw adrenaline and speed
and experience.
And experience, of course, knowing when to pull the trigger on the launch. Even though they missed by a bit, but then they just keep popping and flying. Here comes Poland, trying to find their way through. And another one goes above and beyond, and it's picked up now by Lou. Uh-oh, too high for Rudens. Poland will get another chance.
Got picked up strangely. It's downwind, but was an airbound flick almost.
Jazovic on the pickup. Fakes the backhand, well covered up by Rudens. Finds a way inside. Now a Kowalska.
Nickname Zendaya.
Yeah, that's maybe easier.
She is the partner of Peter Parker.
That's Spider-Man. And ran right through. Great read as Tsuji comes and takes it away and gives Furie another look. Howard on the pickup to Lou.
Gaining meter with a turnover is a pretty impressive statement.
Yang to Rudens. Lou to Rudens. Rudens fires for goal. Tsuji there, and it's 5-0 before you know it. Not even 10 minutes into this game, scoring breaks every 2 minutes is very impressive.
Yeah. Poland seems a bit sad about it, but they're trying to make something about it, and they just called timeout. So, Steph, I think we may be going to a pause, so see you soon.
We live in a world where everything can be referenced online. Imagine if the greatest moments in our sport were never filmed. Eurodisc continues to do what it takes to make free-to-watch live streams a reality. Let's leave nothing to the imagination. We'll consume the action live, and we'll support those that help to make it happen. If it wasn't streamed, it didn't happen. Eurodisc.
What a grab! Oh my! Somehow they do it!
Brothers. My brothers all three up there. They're all in college now. If I go on that side, here, I'm gonna come and celebrate to the camera for a score.
This year, London Invite is bigger than ever, with 8 teams in the Open Division, 8 teams in the Women's Division, and for the first time, a full 8-team Mixed Division.
With 5 World Games teams, USA, Canada, Australia.
Gonna want to miss London Invite 2025.
And we're back, Steph, right where we left. Poland with the disc, Furie putting that pressure on.
Sencic will bring it to the line. If you know Aurora Leshnik, and you likely do, does Sencic have a semblance to Aurora? Do you believe so, or are we out of our minds making such statements?
For sure there's a difference in height, but the body type seems to match to me.
Some similarities. Finney with a great D. Second throw is a banger to Mackenzie McQuaid. And that one came from Khan. Great passage of play. Wow, Furie just, I mean, their name is very aptly put, however many years later into this program, but they are furious the way they play. There is a sense of fury. Taking that disc take from Caroline Finney was awesome. And two throws. Quick move to Khan. Khan straight to the end zone. It was scintillating passage of play. Furie making this look all too easy.
Yeah, the thing that is working really good that tricked me also into saying that their defense looked like just fitness and pressure. If you pay enough attention, you'll see that they always force the disc in the weakest field position. Like right now, Poland at the timeout, they could think about it. First pass was right into the downwind side. So at that moment, Poland was almost done. And in fact, the throw after there was a turnover. So
and another pole chase that was dangerously close. And the next throw too far out, and KJ on the pickup. Johnson with a short field to look at. This Furie just keeps coming. Big backhand fake. Now looking in the middle for the reset, and a whole bunch of traffic. Puts one up high, and that works too. What doesn't work? Cree Howard, 2 hands on it for the goal, and that makes it 6-0.
If you want to be precise, the reset didn't work. The reset didn't work. If you want to be really precise, because there was a bit of a shuffle. The handler was called clear. We can see that, but the top cutter of the stack went in the same direction. There was almost a pick, and then things were resolved by the easiest throw, over the head flick, downwind, for the Furie reception, and we got a halftime. Teams seems to be pretty okay with doing it just as a end zone switch.
Yeah.
Not even a break.
Just now, let's just
That's
keep
intensity.
going here. 7-0. I said 6 earlier. It's 7, and they get to put their O-line out there for the first time. And I don't think they really have O-line, D-line here. I know they don't, even when they play on grass. They play. Everybody plays everything.
Wow.
Finney on the pole reception. Now Lou. Khan comes under and gets it as soon as she turns that button hook. Fires. And sends one again. Oh, it knocked away. Finney's wondering if it was a strip. I didn't think so. Chapaska got there in good time and knocked it away. Great bit of play to keep Furie on their toes just a little bit. It's not going to be that easy, is what's said.
So, Furie really have this disciplined aggressiveness in their in their attitude. Like, they're so serious, so disciplined. But let me say one thing. Even though there has been turnover, Poland is not backing off.
No, they're going for it. Chapaska with the disc.
Yeah, Poland is really looking forward to it. I mean, they're just missing that 1% more to get the score and try to resolve it. And now that's a huge hug, and it's going to be caught in. Oh, my goodness.
Throws the body to catch up to the Finney huck. Drags the toes before the back line. Heck of a play by Panda to make that Finney throw turn itself into an assist. What a play. Can't wait to see this one again.
Yeah.
Here it is.
Alexandra Marsalek couldn't even chase it. I think, like myself, she thought that the disc was out of bounds, but instead a nice, wow, look at this. So flat and right in front of, wow. Literally last moment.
What a shot. What
it was a last moment catch. It's crazy.
Amanda Maru, hats off to you. What a play.
And hats off to the rhyme that you just did, Steph.
We do it all the time.
MC Steph, for you here at Paganello 2025.
Sure
Remember to like and subscribe. Like I said, best in the world.
That's what we're talking about. Hit that like button. So easy to do. If you're a Furie fan right now, you must be liking this. 8-0 over Poland. Absolutely raining down, and another turnover with very little field in front. Howard on the pickup. This is going to make it 9 if they can convert. Howard on the high release. Wow. Yang, 2 hands on it. 9-0. Furie are running away with this. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back with more action after this.
When I look in the mirror
Steph, we're back after a quick break, and we were talking about the Poland line. So many young players, so many talented future prospects for Europe.
Yeah, I mean, the Polish beach community is something that, again, maybe not expected to be strong, but they have been proficient always or for a very long time in European beach community. This, again, is their split team pre-selections. Next week at Copatanga, they're going to have the other half of this. So, yeah, and they're playing, Furie, a top opponent, but this team has really got some grit and a lot of good about them, despite this scoreline against one of the best teams in the world.
Yeah.
Finney looks to Khan, gets it up the line. Khan, backhand, boom. Oh, Tsuji losing the feet there, just spinning a bit.
She lost the step. She could have got it, but the sand is so fluffy right now. It's difficult to stand and run.
Now the Poles coming back the other way.
Is that classic moment. Poland wants to find a quick score, but at the same time, Furie is making them do the toughest thing on the pitch.
Sticky fingers there by Jeziorska to keep it alive. Then hangs one to Chepaska, but it goes too far. Now picked up by Finney, who just jacks it.
Oh, she
But
saw
not
the
enough on
cutter.
it. But it will back Poland up to their own end. We know how hard they've worked to move it up the field, but they're just going to keep cranking, and it is Marzalek, who has been the first pickup most of the day.
Yeah.
She's the captain of this team. She's the only player that will be both here and Copatanga.
Wow.
And she sent it.
Wow. That's a great throw.
Oh, it really did give a chance. I mean, great play by McKinley McQuaid to knock it away.
Great throw, even greater defense.
For Poland, that was maybe their best chance to have a legit completion into the red zone, a legit huck reception in the red zone.
Yeah, they had the mismatch, the height mismatch. But as I said, same third throws are really tough. Wow, wow.
Wow, just turning and burning and throw it from her knees. Skittles with the assist. McKinley McQuaid throws to Carolyn Finney. And another one on the board. That is double digits, 10-0. And Furie are sprinting to the finish line now.
Yeah, Jeziorska was a tough point for her. Really tough. She got almost the catch in the end zone, and then this wind warped disc that kept on going, and the iron will of Furie just played on their part, and the sick assist, knee down assist. Very nice indeed. And here we are, here at Paganello. Furie against Poland national team, 10-0. Another great pool. I think Poles are playing a big part in the Poland defeat, because Furie literally just missed the first pool right now, but otherwise all the pools were down at the bottom of the pitch. Maybe it was the second, second pool.
There we come into play.
Yeah,
Poland,
really tough to break that mark.
Yeah, with players in the lane, they've got very crafty defense here.
I think she could have got the disc to keep it going and received it on the run, but here we are, turnover.
Yang fires the backhand, hangs it up. Maru the target, and Maru reads it well.
There's a slap
Not
on the face.
quite in, or I think there is a slap on the face on the throw, on the release.
Yeah, but everything looks fine. There's an injury call, but they already called the score. The slap was at the end of the motion, so
Class act, obviously in pain, didn't call the foul, but did take a little bit of the follow through. The backhand follow through is backhand in the face usually, but that really hurts.
Yeah, Jazevic with the high five in the face to remember this game.
Yeah, but great show of strength. I like her attitude, the way she absorbed that, realized that, okay, I probably could call a foul. I don't think it did affect the play that much. And just let it be known, walks off, grabs a bit of air, and she'll be back for more, no doubt about it.
Yeah, no, I mean, it was at the really late, this lap. Nonetheless, it could be called as foul, but it was at the late end of the motion of throw, so maybe it was just both players were in the wrong position at the time of the throw. So I think this is a great showmanship of fairness.
Indeed it is. Zenicic swipes the forehand, goes to the backhand side.
It's a strip.
Oh, trying to pick the pocket there, unable to completely, but Tsuji definitely was reaching into that pocket and got caught. High throw, backup plan is there. We've got the halftime music coming on, Bonanza right now. This game a little bit closer to the end. Low throw, great bid.
Oh my goodness.
And then there is not one easy pass available on this pitch right now.
It's like Christmas, Furie keeps on giving.
Howard goes to Khan, and even when it doesn't work, somehow it still works. Howard to Finney to make it 12, and Furie are one away from Guthegen, Poland, and taking a flawless victory.
Look like more of a football, like our football, European football.
Soccer, you mean? Go on.
It's a football play, like you go in, you stop the ball for the next player behind you, look, tip it, and here, right in the net goal for the assist. Crazy how we have 2 tips and 2 catches in the same point. First Poland and then Furie.
Yeah, good take, Thomas Gerhardt. You're right about that. I think the Polish team haven't found a way to reset since going down. And you're right, a lot of Furie's success is coming on these plays that are improbable, and they're just getting everything too. So, some proficiency, I'd say mostly defensive proficiency from Furie. Offensively, they're just, it's almost like spaghetti offense. Let's just go and see what happens, and everything seems to work.
In Latin, we say, fortune audacis juvant.
Which means?
Luck helps the brave.
All right, well, they are bravely pursuing the semifinal and will undoubtedly get there. How long will it take is the only question. That's a beautiful break. You're right, Chopo. Oh, but the ensuing throw behind. I like to see the effort. Everything on the line. Rudens sends for Yang. That one will not work. So it's not everyone. It is a high percentage of them, but not everyone.
Yeah. 2 of a shallow angle for this huck. The wind is pushing the disc too. Woo! So it was pretty tough. Huge layout and an even crazier throw in between 2 defenders, and no call. Oh, there's a call.
No. It's
no call.
Chiziroska who came out of her hand, so it will come back.
They're just catching up their breath.
I think it was never in, so it should come back in approximately where it was thrown.
No, it did a couple of meters.
Okay.
It was a flick, and it did a couple of meters.
Yeah. Okay, it stayed in line, in bounds for most of it then. Yang to Rudens. Floated. Oh! There we go. These are the 50-50s that were all going to Furie. And finally, at 12-0, Poland are making a couple go their way.
Could this be the spark?
Could this be the spark? I see it coming, Chobo. A 13-0 run against Furie. I don't actually see that coming.
Yeah, but still.
But I like the spark. Spark.
Kudos to Poland.
You got to go down swinging if you're inevitably gonna go down. But
downwind, it's tough to reset downwind.
And now a super short field. It is all over. Johnson to Yang. Furie dispose of Poland in record time. 28 minutes on the clock. A flexing of the muscles.
Let's say a 17 minutes effective time.
Yeah.
Probably.
Effective time, yes. It was impeccable play. Big shout out to Poland and all the Polish fans out there. This is a step towards an ultimate goal of being able to perform in Portugal at WBUC later in the year. So great first showing. We wish you all the best going to Copatanga and beyond.
See you, Steph.
Yeah, and with that, for Chopo Santucci, I've been Stefan Rapazzo. Thanks for joining us. We'll catch you next time.
Thanks.
Yeah, Ultimate.
ULTI.TV.
And I still think of you night and day, night and day. And yeah, I lost my way, I lost my way. I can't walk inside, can't talk, can't fly without you now. I'm so lost without you. I won't make it without you.